Is she just being polite, or does she want you badly? Understanding women's coded signals of attraction and interest isn't easy, but being oblivious to a girl's signs of interest could mean missed passionate opportunities. Don't let that happen. I'm here to translate the female mind for you and share the most revealing signals that indicate when a girl craves your body and wants sex. From touches to glances, words to body language, I'll uncover the top indicators that she's ready for intimacy so you can confidently make a move. 15. She's receptive to your touch. Start small by briefly touching her lower back or arm. If she seems comfortable and doesn't pull away, gradually escalate to more intimate touches on her waist, legs, neck, or face. Her positive reaction by leaning into your touch or reciprocating signals that she enjoys the physical contact and wants more closeness. But be attentive for any subtle signs of discomfort and immediately back off if she tenses up, shifts away, or seems uneasy. Proceed slowly and let her set the pace of physical escalation so she feels respected, comfortable, and in control. 14. She touches you often. Frequent initiation of physical contact like holding your arm, playful taps on your chest, squeezing your knee, resting her hand on your thigh, stroking your back, or accidentally letting her leg touch or rub against yours suggests she craves more physical intimacy and closeness. These types of touch are her subtle way of testing the waters, physically engaging your interest. If she's very comfortable initiating frequent lingering contact that progresses in intimacy, she likely wants to take things further physically. Respond positively through reciprocation, gentle escalation, flirty compliments, sensual eye contact, and encouraging body language so she feels reassured and excited to continue escalating. 13. She responds positively to sexual banter. If a girl engages with you comfortably about sexual topics, laughs at your double jokes, asks intimate questions, makes provocative remarks, or reciprocates your flirtatious comments, it's a clear sign she's open to getting physically intimate. But tread carefully. Let her steer the direction of the sexually charged conversation and avoid making assumptions about how far she wants to go. Keep the steamy dialogue flowing through open questions, active listening, and reciprocal sharing, but avoid overtly explicit sexual language unless she explicitly initiates it. Compliment her flirtatiousness and confidence without shaming. 12. She gives you the look. Prolonged eye contact, gazing slowly at your lips, dilated pupils, and bedroom eyes all indicate she's envisioning physical intimacy or romantic scenarios with you. Reciprocate by holding her gaze, throwing in a passionate look, briefly glancing at her lips, and mirroring her positive body language, but avoid intense leering or staring, which could seem creepy and pushy. Remember, a little mutually understood eye flirting and suggestive nonverbal cues speak volumes about attraction and interest. 11. She asks to be alone together. If a girl suggests spending time one-on-one with you like getting drinks privately, sitting together away from others, going for a walk alone, or dancing intimately, it often means she desires intimacy and privacy away from prying eyes to get closer. Seize these precious moments alone to escalate flirting through light, sensual touching, loving words, passionate eye contact, and affectionate gestures like caressing her face. But don't abuse her trust by making overly aggressive sexual advances. Let her set the pace so she feels respected, comfortable, and in control. 10. She brings up sexual topics. A woman who casually steers conversations towards sex, makes provocative remarks about attraction or relationships, asks intimate questions, or shares arousing stories is clearly signaling her interest in getting physical. Keep the sexy mood going by asking open questions about her desires, fantasies, turn-ons, and experiences. But let her control the topic's direction. Get to know her preferences so you can escalate in sync, but avoid getting overtly explicit or intense sexually unless she explicitly initiates it. 9. She reacts positively to your innuendos. When you make mildly provocative comments or sexy remarks and she responds with excitement, laughter, playful physical contact, encouragement, or bold reciprocation, it clearly indicates she's open to taking things to a sexual level together. But don't rush into sex. Let the tantalizing erotic tension and anticipation build through steamy back-and-forth flirting, innuendos, and foreplay. Draw out the journey toward intimacy. 8. She ditches her friends to be with you. If a girl deliberately leaves her friends to spend time alone with you, it shows she's highly interested in getting closer to you emotionally and physically. Use this precious one-on-one opportunity to escalate intimacy through affectionate words, light sensual touches, loving eye contact, playfulness, and engaging personal conversations. But avoid pressuring assumptions about sex. Let physical and emotional intimacy build organically based on her comfort, interest, and enthusiastic consent. 7. She shares availability details. When a girl overtly tells you logistical information like she has no plans, her roommates are gone, she's home alone, her bed is open, etc., it's usually her way of signaling interest and openness to you initiating a sexual encounter. Capitalize on these obvious green lights by flirtatiously proposing getting together, but always get clear verbal consent and enthusiasm before progressing things physically. Don't make assumptions. 6. She asks about your logistics. When a girl asks questions about who you're with, where you live, if you have roommates, how you got there, etc., it often means she is considering going home with you. But she also wants to screen you for any major logistical barriers. Answer her questions casually and honestly, then redirect the conversation to light flirting, engaging her interest. If the signal seems strong, suggest going back to your place while emphasizing no expectations. But never assume or apply pressure about hooking up unless she explicitly indicates enthusiasm to do so. Let romantic escalation happen organically. 5. She gets physical in public. Things like sitting on your lap, straddling you playfully nibbling your ear or neck kisses in public conveys she's very comfortable with intimacy and wants to tease you for later. Respond positively, but avoid going too far publicly. Tell her how attracted you are and that you want to continue in private. The build-up will be amazing. 4. She tells mutual friends she's attracted to you. This is one of the most powerful, albeit indirect, green lights you can get. When a woman uses your social network as a channel, she is deliberately planting a seed and waiting to see if it grows. It's a strategic move that accomplishes several things at once. Firstly, it provides her with a layer of protection from direct rejection. If you're not interested, the news simply fizzles out among friends. Secondly, it's an efficient way to test your interest level. She's sending a clear signal out and waiting to see if a signal comes back. Pay close attention to how the message is delivered. A friend might say, "You know, Sarah was asking if you were single." Or more directly, "Dude, Jessica thinks you're really hot." These aren't just casual compliments. They are invitations. She is essentially outsourcing the first move to her friends, hoping they'll give you the nudge you need. The absolute worst thing you can do is ignore this. Your move is to acknowledge the message and act on it. Reach out to her directly with a text like, "Heard through the grapevine, you might not be my biggest hater. Want to grab a drink Thursday?" This acknowledges her move, shows confidence, and takes the pressure off her to do anything more. She's passed you the ball, your job is to run with it. 3. She gets jealous when you talk to other women. Jealousy is a raw and often unfiltered emotion that can reveal a person's true desires. If a woman you've been flirting with suddenly changes her demeanor when you interact with another woman, take note. This isn't about her being controlling. It's about her seeing a potential connection with you being threatened. Her jealousy is a direct indicator that she sees you as more than just a friend. She sees you as a potential romantic or sexual partner, and other women as competition. Look for the subtle cues. She might stop smiling, turn her body away, give short one-word answers, or start looking at her phone. She might also make a slightly passive-aggressive comment like, "Well, it looks like you're busy," or try to playfully pull you away. This possessiveness, when in its early and mild stages, is a powerful sign of her attraction. The best way to respond is with reassurance. Shift your attention and body language back to her. A light touch on her arm and re-engaging her in your conversation can work wonders. You could say, "Anyway, you were telling me about your trip," which non-verbally tells her she is your priority. It validates her feelings of wanting your attention and reinforces that the interest is mutual, which can significantly increase her comfort and desire to move things forward with you. 2. She finds excuses to get physically close. When a woman wants physical intimacy, but isn't ready to make an overt move, she will create scenarios that make touching seem natural and accidental. These excuses are thinly veiled invitations for you to break the touch barrier. It's a low-risk way for her to test your reaction to her proximity. Common examples go beyond the obvious, "I'm cold, can we cuddle?" She might ask you to look at something on her phone, forcing you both to lean in close, shoulders touching. She might ask you to help her put on a necklace, allowing her to expose her neck and for your fingers to graze her skin. Another classic is asking you to teach her something physical, like how to hold a pool cue or swing a golf club, creating a reason for you to stand behind her and wrap your arms around her. She might even point out a piece of lint on your shoulder just for the chance to touch you. Recognize these moments for what they are: intentional tests. Your role is to respond positively. Don't just complete the task and pull away. Linger in that close space for a moment longer than necessary. If she touches your arm, let your hand briefly rest on hers. If you're helping her with something, allow the touch to be warm and gentle. Play along with her pretext, and then use the opportunity to compliment her. "You smell amazing," or "Your eyes are incredible up close," letting her know that you've received her signal and are eager for more. 1. She fixes her appearance around you. A girl who frequently checks herself in a mirror, fusses with her hair and makeup, or goes to freshen up when you are around wants to look cute, hot, and alluring in your presence. She's primping for your benefit. Compliment her efforts sincerely. Take note of what she changes and let her know you find her completely gorgeous, with or without all the primping. Offer to help by gently caressing any missed spots on her face as a flirty segue to stroke her cheek. This video delved into the nuanced signs that may indicate a woman's interest in escalating physical intimacy, from receptive body language to engaging in sexual banter. It's crucial to remember that every woman and situation is unique. Thus, one should never assume or generalize based on a few signs. Now, to delve deeper into understanding human connections, consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the notification bell so you never miss our insightful updates. Good luck out there!